Hello everyone, I'm MoldyMacaroniX, but you can call me Moldy. Creators continue to push the editor beyond its limits, and even Wrapped himself has recognized this and has been blown away by what some creators have managed to create. However, creating one of these legendary masterpieces take a lot of time and effort. So creators have resorted to collaborations and mega collaborations, which means they only need to create a couple seconds of a level while others do the rest, meaning it substantially reduces the amount of time and motivation needed to make a full level. But I believe that because of the abundance of mega collabs coming about recently, it has, in a way, brainwashed the community. When was the last super big solo project? I can't think of any in recent times. It seems that all the super big upcoming projects are mega collabs, and they seem to be overshadowing solo levels. So, in this video, we will be analyzing how collaborations have essentially brainwashed the community into classifying mega collabs as superior to solo levels, and how we could possibly undo the negative effects that mega collabs have had on the community. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you like this video and my other content, as it really helps me out. Anyway, let's dive right into this. First, let's analyze how the issue arose. I will go over this part rather quick, since odds are the average Geometry player already knows the history of collabs. Collabs have been a thing since 1.7, ever since the copy levels feature was introduced. While most people think the first ever collaboration was Collaboration by Sari and more in 1.8, it actually was not, as Velocismo by DataPro and more started in 1.6 but finished in 1.7 was indeed the first ever collaboration. However, collaborations wouldn't be taken seriously until 1.9. Levels like the Sonic series and Bloodbath were all widely famous Geometry levels, and without a doubt, they played a big role in popularizing mega collabs to be the new standard for big levels. Later on, throughout 2.0, we actually saw a lot of cool solo projects, although they were really only made by a handful of creators. Funny Game is one of those creators. Two of his famous 2.0 demons, Lonely Travel and Sirius, were both amazing solo projects. Though, once the release of 2.1 came around, we saw a drastic lower in the amount of solo level projects. While we did have some earlier in the updates such as Woodkid and what is now known as Astral Divinity, we haven't had a very big solo project since. However, the amount of big mega collab projects have skyrocketed. Levels like Catharsis, Bloodlust, and Ouroboros are examples of how mega collabs have essentially overtaken solo projects. One of the main reasons as to why mega collabs are made so often is because it is substantially easier to make than solo projects, especially nowadays with things like the AB, also known as the all-build method. Some people have even taken the development of collabs a step further, by coding programs that can automatically merge parts. Because of people choosing to build mega collabs over solo projects, it is now the norm for big projects to be mega collabs rather than a solo project. Because of the abundance of mega collabs compared to solo levels, the community has slowly been turned into considering mega collabs the standard for the biggest of level projects, automatically considering solo projects as exponentially worse. Okay, but why is this necessarily a bad thing? The quality of some of these mega collabs have astonished people, including myself. Well, obviously, one problem is the fact that these are overshadowing solo projects, as I've already said many times. Creators are less motivated now to build solo projects, which are reducing the amount of excellent projects like Astral Divinity. Not only this, but while mega collabs do have their strengths such as variety, they also have some weaknesses such as inconsistency and often bad gameplay, whereas in a solo level, everything is made according to how the creator wants it to be made, which means it is more consistent, has better transitions, and better gameplay. This is known, however. People often criticize mega collabs for their bad gameplay transitions and their inconsistency. So it surprises me, even though people know the obvious flaws of mega collabs, why are they continuously being made? Well, some reasons are how easy they are to make and how successful they are. We already outlined how easy they are to build, but mega collabs are often very successful, achieving sometimes millions of views on YouTube. This only further gives the community a mindset that favors mega collabs over solo levels, despite their flaws. So essentially, we are promoting the product that takes less effort to make and has more flaws, rather than promoting solo projects that have less flaws and take a lot more time and effort to make. This is a very broken system, and we should band together to try and fix it. So now that we have identified the flaw, I have theorized a potential way to fix the issue. Firstly, we need creators to regain their motivation. I feel that since we've been in 2.1 for like 3.5 years, gosh, it's been 3.5 years, most creators have lost motivation due to this. If a new content update were to come out like 2.2, I think creators would regain their motivation and more solo projects would start coming around again. Okay, but from the looks of it, 2.2 isn't coming out anytime soon. So how can we give players the incentive to make solo projects? Well, simple, we can motivate them ourselves. Nowadays, everyone is always asking others to join their collabs, but has anyone ever asked another to make a solo project? When people ask me about my solo levels, I gain a lot of motivation to build them. As well as this, if we started promoting solo levels more, players might start to make more of them. We have the talented creators able to make these, they just don't because, well, what's the point? It is easier to just build a mega collab since they get a lot of popularity, sometimes more than solo projects. Seriously, most best level lists contain a majority of mega collabs, some of them even exclusively featuring only mega collabs. I think if we brought more attention to solo projects, creators may want to build more of them. What baffles me the most is that there really is no reason to join these mega collabs. I guess a lot of creators think that it will make them famous, but in reality it really won't. Even if it is something like Bloodlust, Zodiac, or The Golden, I really can't name any of the creators in any of those. As a creator, if you want to become popular, you're better off making a groundbreaking solo level. People won't associate mega collabs with you, but they will associate your level with you. When I say In Silico, you automatically associate it with its creator, Rafer. But when I say Zodiac, you don't really associate it with anyone, and if you do, it is most likely one of the verifiers, Xander or Technical. You may think you are getting popular when many people and some well-known players are DMing you to join their collab, but the truth is they are only using you. You're better off making one big solo project than many collab parts. I really hope that creators begin to realize this more in the future. Before I end the video, I want to say that I do not consider mega collabs as a very bad thing. They should continue to be made since, as I said earlier, a lot of them are really amazing. However, I think that solo projects should be made alongside them. Levels like Ouroboros, Digital Descent, and other mega collabs are amazing, and we shouldn't stop those from being made. However, we shouldn't praise mega collabs to the extent that we do. Stop classifying mega collabs as superior to solo projects, and as a community, we can work towards promoting solo levels again like we used to. Mega collabs have changed the way we think, as we are automatically calling mega collabs the standard for big projects, when in reality they shouldn't be. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, feel free to like this video or subscribe if you really want to help support me. I plan to make more interesting videos like this in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day, as always.